Hello everyone and welcome to another awesome Book on Mike video. Today I want to talk to you about my USFL Week 5 picks. So without further ado, let's get into this puppy. Our first game of the week is Michigan Panthers at home against the Pittsburgh Maulers. It's a North Division matchup. I cannot begin to explain how angersome it is to watch this team with this kind of quarterback play continue over and over and over again to use the same quarterback play every time after it's now proven that it doesn't work against the teams it needs to work against. Therefore, I am under the firm belief that Eric Berrier needs to start. He deserves a chance to start here. You need to bench and make Josh Love quarterback 3 and let Eric Berrier play and see what he can do. The other thing you need to do, Michigan, is you cannot use Josh Love most of the game, and then when you bring in Strong for a few drives, you can't expect the cohesion and the mesh to be there all the time because you're not balancing things out. You're just not. I'm sorry, you're not. Start Eric Berrier, see if that fixes the problem. Pittsburgh is coming off a high of almost beating Birmingham. They should have beat Birmingham. Things happened. Honestly, Birmingham should feel lucky. Lucky. Because we didn't have Reuben Foster. We didn't have Reuben Foster to play in the game. So therefore, you're automatically missing 2 sacks, 10 tackles. He had 7 tackles by himself in a half last week or the week before. Reuben Foster plays that game. Pittsburgh probably wins that game. If he plays, it'll make a big difference. And can Reggie Miller and the core get back on track? I think it's hard to tell right now. I think that different things need to happen within Michigan's locker room before we know for a fact if things will get back on track, so to speak. Therefore, I have more confidence in Pittsburgh than I do in Michigan. And therefore, I am telling you Pittsburgh will win this game this week, 27-12. Pittsburgh Maulers over the Michigan Panthers. Our next game is the Houston Gamblers. Houston looks more complete than ever to this point. You just blew out the Stars. And I know, the Stars are absolute, utter garbage this year. And you know what? It's the truth. But it's okay. Birmingham is coming off of a narrow win over Pittsburgh. A win they did not deserve. A win that if someone makes the right tackle on special teams, or you just get freaking Michael Vick, a.k.a. Alex Magoo, down, he doesn't throw that crazy touchdown looking like Patrick Mahomes and Michael Vick. So there are key moments in there that, again, if you had Reuben Foster in there, it don't happen because Reuben takes Alex's head off. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. Not really, but I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Speaking of Magoo is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but there are still obvious problems with Magoo that you need to fix, Birmingham. You gotta fix them. He's got too many turnover problems here. Too many turnovers. That being said, I really think everything's about even here. Kenji Bahar, if he plays, will be a major difference, I feel like, for Houston, because he's a run threat and a throwing threat. So it causes the defense to be more up because of the threat from the quarterback, which leaves the back end wide open. And if Bahar can get a receiver loose and hit him over the top, boom, all day, baby. Houston wins 40-38. Our Sunday games. Our first game is New Jersey versus Philadelphia. Now, I'll admit, New Jersey's defense actually looked really good against New Orleans, holding them to 20 points. You still lost New Jersey, but it's the best anyone's looked against New Orleans, because that offense is just crazy. Philly still has O-line problems. You've given up 20 sacks, offensive line, on Case Cookus. 20 sacks. And we're just now going into week 3. Too many sacks. Week 3. Week 5. We're just going into week 5. Too many sacks in a short period of time. Way too many. That line's got to tighten up and hold longer so that Case Cookus can just do just that and cook. The offense for New Jersey is very balanced. Super, super balanced. And it's not the best, it's one of the better offenses in the league. Most likely behind New Orleans. And DJ already looks in mid-season form. Well, what do you know? It's now mid-season. It's week 5. I think New Jersey has plenty of weapons. Everyone, to my knowledge, seems healthy. And like nobody's going to miss. I think New Jersey's going to mop the floor with Philadelphia. Give me New Jersey 28, Philadelphia 10. And finally, to close out the week here, we've got Memphis versus New Orleans. New Orleans finally looked human against New Jersey. Memphis is in turnaround mode, and they are coming off an extreme high of the win over Michigan. That's their first win. Now, granted, Memphis could technically be 3-1 right now, with their only loss being a disastrous major letdown of a stomping to Birmingham, 42-2. McLeod Bethel Thompson, better known in this league as MBT, will be over 1,300 yards. That's a prediction. I predict MBT will be over 1,300 yards after this game. He's on pace to throw for around 3K by the end of the regular season. And the other prediction, stat prediction of this game I have, is that Wes Hills will break the rushing touchdown record in this game. And that is crazy. Granted, the record is 9. He's at 8. So he only needs 1 to tie, 2 to break it. He will slaughter this record to the point that nobody will be able to break it until the league expands, if they get to the point of expanding. He is going to finish the season with 15 to 20 rushing touchdowns. And that stat, I believe, will stand until the league expands, so you have more weeks. That being said, Memphis is coming off a high. They're looking to continue playing good, which they should continue to play good. I hope they continue to play good. I don't think Memphis is built to do enough to beat New Orleans, and that's the problem. New Orleans Breakers 33, Memphis Showboats 20. So there you have it. That's my picks for this week. I want to thank everyone for watching the video today. My winners again are Pittsburgh 27 to 12, Houston 40 to 38, New Jersey 28 to 10, and New Orleans 33 to 20. Thank you all very much. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss another video when we punch that baby in for a touchdown. I'll see you in the next video. Everybody take care.